We know you have been in a lot of companies around the world, but specifically in Progress, you have 3 matches that I was, oh my god, especially with Will Ospreay. So I want to know a little bit more about your matches with Will Ospreay, Keith Lee, and Matt Riddle. If you can start out with Will Ospreay, that would be cool. Because that was a heck of a match. You saw that match?
No, I didn't.
it was really cool. It was for the Progress World Championship. It was.
Obviously, Will's incredible, but he's also crazy as shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, you know, when going into a match like one with Will Ospreay, it's gonna be not difficult, but it's gonna be
insane.
We're gonna throw everything into it.
Yeah.
I had a match prior to that match. In Fight Club Pro with him, and we went like 30 minutes just balls to the wall action, and I was thinking we have to top this because it's for the Progress World Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
And I feel like we did, and it's my favorite match of all time that I've had. For that show specifically, Will was a guest, was a surprise because it was called Unboxing. Nobody was announced for the show. No matches were announced. People just come out
and buy their tickets. Yeah.
So like I came out with the title obviously because I was a champion. And then Will came out, the crowd just went insane, and we started fast, and There's this one bit I always love to tell in the match where I've got him in the crossface, and he puts me on his back, and he starts walking up the the ropes, and I was like slipping off, and I was thinking, oh no, we're gonna fall, but he's just got the freakish like human strength, the strength that he just pulled me up and he stood up to the top rope and we fell off. But yeah, no, it was amazing. I was very proud of that match.
Is he nice?
Crazy, but he's nice.
All right, I can take that. That breaks my heart. All right.
No, he is nice. Yeah.
How about Keith Lee?
Keith Lee? People always ask me, is Walter the hardest shot that you've ever received? But it's not. It's Keith Lee. Those overhand chops in the corner, they take all the air out of you. And
really?
Yeah, that's so yeah. But those matches with Keith, what I like about those matches specifically is the contrast of style. He's a big guy and I was a small guy, and that's an interesting thing in wrestling when you contrast styles. A lot of people, especially younger wrestlers these days, they try and do everything. They try and be every kind of wrestler.
Yeah.
They try to be Will Ospreay and Keith Lee wrapped into one or whatever it is. But for me, the things that I liked when I started watching more independent wrestling was Ring of Honor, when Joe and Danielson or Nigel McGuinness were there. And the reason that I liked those was because Joe had a different style to Danielson, and you'd be like, what happens if Nigel McGuinness wrestles Danielson? It's American technical style versus British technical style. Or Low-Ki, he's gonna kick the fuck out of somebody.
Yeah,
what happens when him and Samoa Joe? And that's what I liked, and that's what I like about me versus Keith Lee. It's a contrast of styles, and it's interesting. What's gonna happen? Is Travis gonna get fucked up? And the answer is yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I like about my matches with Keith Lee.
Is he nice as well?
Yeah, he's nice.
And
the way he speaks on camera in WWE and stuff like that is how he's.
That's in real life. Yeah. Okay. And finally, Matt Riddle.
I love those matches with Matt Riddle. I liken them to my matches with Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah.
Because we're both just wrestlers, and we don't need to talk to each other much before a match. We're just, okay, let's go out and do it. And I love that. I love getting on the mat and just going with people. And when you have somebody like Matt Riddle, who's obviously got the skills to do it, amazing. And you can just make something really great and really real for the people to get into. So yeah. Those matches, those 3 opponents are probably the top 3, and Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, and Zack Sabre,
yeah. And you've made me watch those matches, each one of them at least 10 times.
Study this. No, you need to watch this. Are you watching it? No.
Your match with Ricochet is pretty good, the one with...
What
was it?
Ricochet, and then I also wrestled him in the semi-finals of PWG as well, and I think it might be more of a testament to Ricochet and how good he is, because he can just, again, do any style that you need him to do. But those were, I like to... my matches with Ricochet were the first ones that I felt were super indie. You know what I mean? Big, strike exchanges and stuff like that. So, I'm proud of those ones as well, so... but the ones like Riddle and Sabre are for my style, are more of my favorite.